Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com, and I'm doing another quick weekly recap of MMO news and announcements of the week ending July 15th, 2012. And anyway, as you can see from the video playing in the background, the first piece of news we'll be taking a look at this week has to do with Phantasy SWTOR Online 2, which was announced in Japan a while ago, but on July 9th, Sega of America and Sega of Europe announced that the free-to-play action RPG Phantasy SWTOR Online 2 will be coming to both North America and Europe later in 2013. So it is official, Phantasy SWTOR Online 2 will be localized and released in Western markets. The game already launched in Japan, but the Western release is still a bit away. At least we know now for sure that it is coming. Next up, some MapleStory news. Late last week, actually, the V112 update for MapleStory launched, which added a brand new playable character to the game called the Phantom, who uses thief equipment. I actually should have mentioned this bit of news last week, as Phantom was released on July 6th, and wow, he actually looks pretty much like Twisted Fate from League of Legends. Just look at him. Anyways, moving right along, on July 9th, Combat Arms and Atlantica from Nexon also just launched on Steam, and Steam is very quickly becoming a major platform for free-to-play games, and even though these two games just launched on Steam, they aren't quite on the top 100 most played or most active games just yet, whereas Blacklight and Perfect World is still in the top 15. Steam already has some 38 free-to-play titles, and will likely get some more in the near future. Up next, on July 11th, Star Wars The Old Republic officially launched its free trial, and since release, this pay-to-play game has had numerous free trial weekends, as well as I think 7-day free trials, but it now has an infinite free trial for players up to level 15, which allows players to experience the opening adventures for each of the game's 8 playable classes. Players can explore their origin world, as well as their faction's capital world, as well as some of the game's PvP content. Remember though, despite having no time limit, the level cap for non-paying members is still 15. Now here's to hoping Old Republic will go free to play at a later date. An infinite free trial is the first step. Next up, also on July 11th, Perfect World Entertainment announced the Reborn expansion for Rusty Hearts, which is scheduled to launch on July 24th. The Reborn expansion introduces new content for high-level players, as well as new areas and features for newer players. Each character will also receive new weapon focuses, as well as new skill sets. Also including the update is a new pet system, as well as a ranked PvP with weekly awards. Up next, Perfect World Entertainment on July 12th announced the closed beta for the upcoming action MMORPG Raiderz. The closed beta for the game is set to begin on August 8th. Players who register for the beta also have a chance to win a trip for 2 to PAX Prime. The game's closed beta will feature a level cap of 30 and introduce new content from the alpha test. Now, this is the first game from Might Entertainment since Guns the Duel, so I am a bit excited. Keep in mind, this game is not developed by Perfect World, it is developed by Might. They are simply publishing it. And I'm pretty sure aside from Guns the Duel, Might doesn't really have any other games. It's Guns the Duel and now Raiderz. The next and last bit of news is from Angels Online. On July 12th, the Legends of the Orient arrived in Angels Online. The Legends of the Orient expansion introduces the East Orient, which is a new area with 8 new maps, including an instance map. The game's level cap has also been raised to 190, and players can find new skills, equipment, quests, and more with this update. Angels Online is one of IGG's older titles, but it's still around and still being updated. Well, that's it for MMO news, but as for games coming soon, we have one game to look at, and that's Maestia from War Portal, which is set to launch into open beta on July 19th. Maestia isn't exactly a new game, as it's been available on Big Point for a while to players in Europe, and later on a la player to the same European players, but this is the first time the game is available to those in North America. Well, that's it for games that are coming soon, but as for games that recently launched, we have 2 games to look at, and the first is C9 from Webzen, which officially launched on July 11th, and that is Continent of the Ninth, C9 for short. With the transition from open beta to release, the game is releasing Hell Mode, a new dungeon difficulty, as well as opening its item shop. The game will be launching its 4th Advancement Hunter class, Shadow, on July 17th, and the revised version of the Berserker on July 31st. The video in the background is the official launch trailer for the game, and as you can see, it looks and actually plays a lot like Vindictus. The next and last game that launched this week is Brick Force, which is a shooter that allows players to craft their own levels. The game is clearly looking to capture some of the build-it-yourself gameplay that Minecraft and Terraria both popularized. The game is officially launched. While the game officially launched on July 12th, it can be played on either the downloaded client or the web browser. The launch includes several new features, including weapon enhancements, a redesigned interface, optimized game mechanics, as well as a new PvP mode, Build and Destroy. The game will also be launching a new PvE defense mode in the near future. And anyway guys, that's it for MMO news and announcements for the week ending July 15th, 2012. Now if you want to read about or learn more about any news mentioned in this video, simply head on over to MMOHut.com/news. And if you want to discuss anything in this video, simply head on over to MMOHut.com/forums. Anyway guys, this is Omer, signing off.